bringing people in? Hey, oh, hey, it's Fanny.
Yes, hi. I've been waiting.
Good to see you.
Hi.
Let's see, who else can we see?
I'll show the chicken, the whole chicken.
Okay. I hear Chef Yan back there getting things prepared. Oh, there's Tara Donahill.
How do I turn on
Tara.
that?
Can't wait to see you all in person.
Hi, Mary.
Jeannie.
How do I turn on that?
I've known her
Hi,
forever.
Mary.
Chicken.
My baby when he was 2.
Hi, Mary.
How do I turn on the,
Ann Belden. Ann, it's so good to see you. So, Ann is a professional chef.
Hey,
She's
Al,
actually
how
a
come
professional
we can't see ourselves?
can't hear anything
designer. Where she tells companies how to make the food look
on full
beautiful.
blast.
Dr. Roseanne, so you made it up safely? Thank you,
Okay.
and I see you've got your wine with you. Good idea.
You would think this is the first time these guys have ever been.
Huh?
CC Daters, all right.
Unmute my
Yeah,
audio
we've
with
never met
all
before,
today.
but I know you're a very good friend of Dan, so thank you very much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having us. We're really excited.
Mhm.
Hey, Mary, were we supposed to get 2 aprons or just 1?
At the time, last week, I only had enough for 1 apron per person.
That's
And
fine.
then
Now to quit her complaining, Mary.
who's complaining?
Are we, everybody?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
You can have one of
Anyway,
my
we had to
aprons.
order more aprons.
Be grateful that you got anything.
Anyway, I see Kat Anderson, and I see Patrick, and we gave him an extra apron today, so there's 2 aprons in that household.
Hey.
Mark, I see you in yours. Thank you. You're looking very, very dapper.
Okay, I'm gonna have to leave.
Hey,
Mary. Hey, everybody.
Okay, wait a second. I can only do this if I see names, Michael Barnacle, oh my God, you don't look like you're cooking. You look like you're out in the garden, like you're having a garden party. Hey, Stephen, I saw your partner this morning, and yes, you were one of the lucky people with 2 aprons, because you came on a day that we actually had more aprons. But if anyone wants an extra apron, I do have extras. Just text me or email me after the event or during the event, and I'll set one aside for you. Okay, first come, first serve. They are lovely. It's
I'm
true.
doing okay.
Oh, there's Dan. Okay, and is that Alyssa? Hey,
Yes.
are you gonna bring us your dog too?
Well, he just went to his girlfriend's house.
Oh, okay. Well, that's sad. Oh, there's Lulu. Lulu is a professional chef too, and she makes she makes fabulous desserts.
Everybody's cooking along with me, right? Is everybody cooking along with me, right?
Okay. Oh, and there's
Hey,
there's
Mary.
Ann, and there's Chris. There you go. I see, and you too have your wine. Very, very smart.
I'm
Hey,
Mary.
wait, can Mary hear us?
Oh my God! Look, there's Yumi from Germany.
No,
Yumi's
we're not.
with us for like 2-3 years, and now she's here. Now she's in Germany, and she's here. Well, I did not send her any food. She did not get an apron. She did not get a Martin Yan cookbook. Although maybe I'll set one aside.
Hi, Mary.
Oh, it's Maggie. Maggie, is that your son?
That's my husband. Just wearing
Okay.
the apron.
So let's see. I see this is William Chan, but does that?
Be able to.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary.
Is that, wait a second, okay, so I see something that says Margaret, but no picture. There's Bayard. I met Bayard at City Hall years ago. He worked in the Human Rights Office, I think. I worked in the mayor's office. Oh, there's Marilyn Manda, one of the leaders of the Filipino community. She did so much work on the commission, the Friends on the Commission on the Status of
Hi, my clients.
Thank you.
Hi, Mary.
Hi,
Dan.
Mr. Hershkowitz. Mr. and Mrs. Hershkowitz.
Oh, there's Maravik. Okay. All right. Everyone knows Maravik. Maravik has been at the association at this point longer than
And you can slide it.
more than all of us combined, which is I don't know what that means. But I think that's good. Oh, there's Marjan. Okay, and Marjan, you're there with your daughter. Hey there.
Hi, Marjan.
And I see Horatio. Horatio, I saw you beautiful. Oh, and there's Damon Knox. Damon also used to be a professional chef. So, someday we're gonna have him do one of these cooking demos. And there's Jeannie Gant. Well, no, there's no Jeannie Gant there, but she is our president next year, our incoming president-elect.
Hi, Mary.
Hey, let's see. And there's Lori. Oh, there's Chauncey. Okay, this is my new friend, Chauncey. Chauncey's the one who organized this for a great place to work. So you know those polls where people say, you know, what are the best Fortune 500 companies to work for? You know, all that. They're the ones who compiled that data. Anyway, it was really fun. Oh, and there's Allie Medina, the former mayor of Emeryville, and she used to be my ED over at the Democratic Party. Amazing
Thank you, Mary.
person. So thank you. It's so good to see you.
I'll put this over here.
Oh, there's Mimi Bruce, so I get to see you in person again. We met for the first time yesterday when you came to pick up your apron. Oh, and there's her. Hi, Mimi. We're so glad. Oh, there you go. We're so glad to be able to take care of Eve and Ron this morning. Really happy about that. And Catherine, I see you over there.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. Hi, Carol. Hi, Carol.
Is that
I
Minna?
thought I saw everyone.
Is that Minna? Okay, now she went away.
Mhm.
There's Betty and there's Rich. So good to see you.
Say.
Oh, we miss seeing people. This is great.
Hi, Minna.
This is so much fun. Okay. Like month-long party. Vanessa, okay, you were there and now you went away.
10, 9,
Oh,
8,
Carol.
7.
Carol had a birthday. She is, well, I'm not sure how she is, but.
Hi, everybody.
Take the towel open.
Uh-oh.
There's Mary. Yeah.
Wait a second. All right. Oh, there's
Hi, Mary.
It's a second
Okay,
fish.
right. Okay, so now I have to go. Okay. All right. So let's see.
Shrimp.
Here we go. There's Naomi Gardner. Hello. There's Minna. Okay. You know what? I love those new glasses in your Facebook photo. Oh, you do? Matthew, I think you're at work. Oh my God. And where's your apron? You picked up your apron today. Oh my God.
No, Kunta, so hi.
You're letting a good
Come
apron
say
go
hi to
to
everybody.
waste. Oh, there's Vanessa Gamp. There you go. Okay, another board member. And there's Karen Anderson from Larry's Title Company. Karen, thank you for all your help. You guys were fabulous. Thank you.
Hi, Mary.
Hello. And there's Yvonne. Alvarez.
When I start
Oh, Mary
cooking,
Huck, I talked to her earlier today. So Mary, I saw your question, and we should try to figure out how to help that young man.
佢哋嗰邊有回音嘅。
There's Emily. Okay, I know you. You work with Ruth. Thank you for coming.
佢哋有些少回音啊，我呢度我聽到。
She doesn't know what she's
我
missing.
講完再。
But you know what? You can see it on our YouTube channel later on. Hey, Dina. Thank you for coming.
Hi,
And
Mary.
Joe,
Hi,
everyone.
everyone. Hi.
All right. Dina, you should get to know Emily. Emily is with one of the polling companies. Polling companies always have the best information.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Emily co-chair of government relations at the Realtors.
Awesome. Wow, everybody is all ready. Let me get ready too.
Oh my God, it's 5:32. Does that mean, okay, I'm gonna shut up. Okay.
The chef is ready. Get started.
We should get started.
You look great, Mary.
When I start cooking, this the camera we'll be using. This particular camera that I'm talking to.
No, my phone is off.
iPhone. Okay. Yeah, when I'm cooking, this the camera I'm talking to throughout the whole thing. Okay. This is the camera I'm talking to everybody.
Well, get him on the screen instead of you, Mary.
Do you remember this?
Okay, so when should I start?
Just start.
Okay, all right.
Jeff,
So what about all that noise?
Martin Yan here.
Mr. Martin
What is
Yan.
your signature dish?
have everyone muted.
People need to mute themselves. Everybody to mute. Just automatically mute them all.
Okay, hey,
You don't mute, everybody else mutes, Mary.
got it. Okay.
You
all
muted
right.
yourself.
It's
Are we
okay.
good? Wait a second. Have I been talking to
Mary's
everybody
not
and
the
no one
host.
could hear me?
Genevieve is.
Come on in.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You're good, Mary.
Thank you. Hello. Welcome to the Welcome Home Project's virtual benefit with Chef Martin Yan. We are so thrilled to start celebrating the Chinese New Year with you tonight. Thank you to all of you for joining us and supporting the project. Before we begin, Governor Gavin Newsom sent us his official New Year's message, which is being released tomorrow. So we get a sneak preview tonight.
Governor Gavin Newsom here, and I just want to join with families in California, Asia,
Hi,
and
Mary.
around the world in welcoming in the year of
It's
the ox.
Nancy.
This is a time for renewal and an opportunity for each and every one of us to reflect on the rich cultural history and diversity that defines the great state of California. As we bring in this new year, the year of the ox, I want to wish good fortune, health, and happiness to each and every one of you who will celebrate. Gong hei fat choi.
All right, so our main program will start shortly with Chef Yan. Please stay for a live Q&A with him, and afterwards we will have our door prize drawing and special opportunities to win experiences with the Golden State Warriors, Chef Yan, and Alaska Airlines. Please note that you've all been muted, and we will unmute you when the live Q&A begins. At that time, you can type your questions into the chat, and one of our staff, Emily Harold, will read those questions, or you can raise your hand and she will call on you and you can ask the question yourself. Chef Yan is generous with his time and happy to answer anything, well, almost anything. So we have with us tonight a special guest, someone who most of you know, someone who has been a friend of the realtors since her days as a supervisor, and then moved on to the assembly to further help homeowners and residential realtors, and now she's our state treasurer. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, may I present Fiona Ma. Fiona, thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank you all. It's great to see so many friends, and I was on early listening to everyone chime in and say hi to Mary and Walt, and it's great to see so many of you with your chef, what is that called? The apron on. I just want to thank everyone for your support for the Welcome Home Project. Giving some dignity to people who are moving into their first homes is so important, as we all know. And I have participated with all of you in delivering the packages and putting together the packages and watching Mary shop for all of the goodies for individuals, and it's just amazing. I've had the honor of actually cooking virtually with Chef Yan last weekend. And I can tell you, he is an amazing chef. He's entertaining. His dishes are easy to make. And I was kind of surprised. My dish didn't look quite as good as his, but it tasted amazing. So have fun, everyone. Thank you for supporting the Welcome Home Project, and especially the San Francisco Realtors. Walt and Mary, you do a great job, and all the realtors for making sure people get into their first home. Home ownership is so important. It builds equity, and we should all be striving for that American dream. So have fun, everyone. Thank you all. Happy New Year. Gong hei fa choi.
Thank you, Fiona. It's always so great to see you. I can't wait till we can see each other in person again. Please wish your father, your husband, Jason, and your dogs a very happy New Year's from me and from all of us. Anyone who follows Fiona's Facebook page, she's always adopting a rescue dog, and they are just always adorable. And so it's always a great fun to watch. So thank you, Fiona, for just being you. You're just fabulous. I'm so grateful that, to be able to call you a friend. And the realtors are grateful to call you a friend too. So we could not have had such a successful event without our corporate and community sponsors. So we want to thank all of these businesses and organizations for sponsoring the evening. They include Google, Facebook, Compass, A Great Place to Work, the Lawyers Title Company, Kaufman Dalovich Volok, the Chinese Real Estate Association of America, the Rotary Club of San Francisco Chinatown, the Women's Council of Realtors, Word a Cafe, our 2021 President Dan Hershkowitz, our very good friend Marjan Philhauer, Vanguard Properties, Cooper White and Cooper, Corcoran Global Living, Coldwell Banker Realty, Trust, Park North, Chinese American Democratic Club, AT&T, Core 7, the Asia Pacific Group, Pacific Asian American Women Bay Area Coalition. Thank you very much to all of you. There are additional sponsors that were in a page that were in your food box, and they're also going to be on our website. So thank you very much. Couldn't have done it without you. So before we move on to the main part of the program, we were also sent a couple of messages specifically about tonight's program.
Hello, I'm Mayor London Breed. I'm excited to join you all to celebrate the incredible work of the Welcome Home Project today. At the beginning of this pandemic, when we were in the middle of a historic effort to help hundreds of people into our temporary shelter sites at hotels throughout the city, this team was there, providing blankets, pillows, sheets, hygiene kits, and other items to help people feel at home while they were in those shelter sites. As we prepare to welcome the Year of the Ox, I am reminded of the values that the ox represents: hard work, positivity, serving others, and staying strong and resilient. We are on the road to recovering from this pandemic because of the work that you all have done to keep each other safe and healthy, especially through the Welcome Home Project. We know we have a long road ahead, but we will continue to remain resilient and hopeful for a better future. I am grateful for the work that everyone involved with Welcome Home has done. I wish you all the luck as we celebrate Lunar New Year and the Year of the Ox. Gong hei fat choi.
Hey everybody, it's Governor Gavin Newsom, and I just wanted to offer my quick congratulations to the San Francisco Realtors for once again stepping up and stepping in and addressing the most vexing issue that we face not only in San Francisco, but across the state and increasingly across America. And that's the ultimate manifestation of our failure as a society, homelessness. One of the things that makes your organization unique, and Mary, thanks for inviting me, and Chef Yan, I just wish I was there to celebrate with all of you, but what makes your organization unique is you all recognize that just having a roof over your head, a shelter, a house doesn't make it a home unless we take care of the things inside, not only each other, but all of those things that you provide in those packages each and every week, each and every day throughout the year. And so I just want to thank you for providing those home packages by being there to support the most vulnerable in our state and in our wonderful city, beloved city, San Francisco. And again, hats off to each and every one of you at the San Francisco Realtors.
Well, what wonderful messages from the governor and the mayor. Last night, a video popped up on one of my social media feeds, and in it, the governor was talking about the mass vaccination center that is opening in Sacramento. This morning, I received this video from the governor, and he's in the same outfit, and all I could think of was, this is so humbling that that he thought enough to send a message to us while he's trying his hardest to vaccinate everybody in the state to save millions of lives. I mean, what a guy and what a governor. I mean, that is just incredibly kind and thoughtful of him to do that. And a complete surprise, amazing. Anyway, so Mayor Breed was a supervisor when we first talked about forming a program like the Welcome Home Project in 2014. Her vision was that the program should be about making a homeless person's new place a home. And while most programs might give a homeless person a blanket, a pillow, or a towel, she believed bedding, including the bed, was important. We agreed with her, and that was how the Welcome Home Project was born. We knew that most homeless people move into their new permanent housing with almost nothing but the clothes in their back, perhaps a bag of miscellaneous items, maybe a shopping cart full of their belongings. We wanted to provide more than a welcome wagon experience, more than a package of cookies, more than a box of tea. So we created a one-of-a-kind program that provides homeless people moving into permanent housing with the housewares they need to start a new life. So this includes a complete bedding set, towels, dishes, cutlery, pots and pans possibly, cleaning products, personal hygiene items, maybe a coffee maker, maybe a toaster. All the things that you and I take for granted every single day, these people have not had for years. Last year, we served almost 150 people a month, partnering with over 50 nonprofit and government agencies who place the homeless in the housing. To date, 100% of the money we raise has gone directly into the purchase of home goods. So your money is extremely well spent. We don't receive government or foundation money. So COVID is a strange time to be doing fundraising. All the rules are out the window. What used to work doesn't work today, but we still miss socializing. We want to connect with our friends, our family, our colleagues. I know at the beginning of the pandemic, a lot of us were joking around like, oh yeah, we could do without an event. And now it's like, get me to an event. I cannot wait to go eat inside a restaurant, outside dining, even in the cold weather, even with a heat lamp. Unless it's raining, I want to be there, but we can't. And so tonight, we're trying to bring you the next best thing. I know Chef Yan needs no introduction. Our event is so successful because he volunteered his time, knowledge, and energy to the Welcome Home Project to make sure that we can continue to serve our clients in 2021. Who didn't love the fact that he personally autographed every single one of those cookbooks that he sent out over the weekend? If you didn't receive yours yet, you will. Anyway, most of you know Chef Yan from his very popular TV program, Yan Can Cook and So Can You. For me, I met Martin back in 1990 through a mutual friend who used to produce his videos. This is back in the days when there was beta and VHS. And his knowledge of food, its history, its preparation is so broad, and people who watch this program are so mesmerized by his skill and his good humor. The one thing that many people don't know about him is his charitable giving. I consider Chef Yan to be one of the great humanitarians. He has done so much in the United States, in Asia, frankly, throughout the world, to help alleviate poverty. His fundraisers raised thousands upon thousands to millions of dollars to those who need it the most. So I'm really honored that he agreed to be in our program to help the Welcome Home Project. It is my great honor and privilege to introduce Chef Martin Yan.
Yay. If Yan can cook, so can you. No, welcome to my new home. And this is my new home 27 years ago. And it's still my new home because I try to maintain it. It looks new, brand new. The Welcome Home, I'm truly honored to be invited and to be a part of this wonderful program. Welcome Home Project has made possible the many of our homeless people in the Bay Area to create a real home environment. A home is not just a house or a roof over our head. A home is about physical, also emotional. Give us emotional well-being, a sense of belonging. For me, the emotion of home centers around the kitchen. We spend most of the time in the kitchen. And home cooking has special meaning for me and a lot of people. It is not just about food. It is about food from our home. And the wonderful thing is, thanks for Welcome Home Project. People can set up their homes and including their kitchen easily and quickly. And that's the reason why some of you would have my knife and my scissor and a cookbook so you can start cooking. And in the meantime, I will also say, speaking for myself, I can feel very truly at home in a new place until I cannot really truly feel at home at all unless I can start cooking in my own kitchen, cooking in my home meal. And the Welcome Home Project has made all of that so effortless. So thank you, the whole team, Mary and your whole team of the Welcome Home Project. And I want to show you a couple of things. Since some of you will receive a knife, I want to show you, okay? A sharp knife is a safe knife. In the kitchen, besides the pots and pans, beside all the seasoning, one of the most important tools in any Asian kitchen or any kitchen is a knife. Because no matter what you do, you have to cut up something, you have to slice something, okay? There's a home cooking. Let me show you. When you have a knife this sharp, I want to show you when you have a knife this sharp, I want to show you. Here, a sharp knife is a safe knife. How can you tell a knife is sharp? Look at that. This is the knife that I have designed. Full tank, triple rivet, perfect contour, okay? And then you got this curve here, see? So you can do rocking motion. And then we'll show you how sharp the knife is. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a sharp knife, okay? Now, a true test of a sharp knife is not only you can cut through newspaper, because newspaper is very flimsy, okay? You can cut through paper towel. Let me show you. Here is a piece of paper towel. I want to show you. One piece of paper towel, soft. Let me show you. Now look, and one. Okay, now look at that. And two. Look at that. Now this is the true ultimate test. Many, many fold, 20 folds. And then you can cut it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Always 8. 8 is a good luck number. You ask any realtor, the Asian, Chinese would never buy a house number 4 or 44. Always 8, 18, 168, and 88. Now look at this. This is a true test of a sharp knife. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. Look at this. Isn't it amazing? Nice, clean cut. When you have a knife like this, your home would be a sweet home because you can cut a lot of things. You can do a lot of things. And how can you keep your knife sharp? Very simple. This is a sharpener, diamond sharpener. I go into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then we'll keep your knife sharp. Just in case you have a new home, you never used a Chinese sharp knife, particularly the knife that we have sent you, some of them. This is a finger guard. Look at that. This is a finger guard. I put my finger here when I cut. Let me show you, okay? Here, this is green onion. Normally, you roll out your knuckle, right? You roll out your knuckle and you cut like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? But if you are a little bit nervous, don't worry. Finger guard, protect your finger. You put your finger right here, like, and then this is your guard. Then you slice it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3. Look at that. This is a finger protector. Just in case you don't have it, you let Mary know, and Mary will get it for you. Mary will do anything for you, okay? That's what I was told. In the meantime, I want to show you how to do our first dish, okay? Now, Chinese New Year, you can either have chicken, you always have chicken, but you also always have fish. Why? Fish in Chinese is called yu. Yu means abundance. This is a fish. This is wonderful fish. This from the East Ocean, the East Sea of China. This the yellow fish. You see, this very, very nice, very, very sweet. And it's provided by our sponsor, the bakchoideals.com. They have everything. And this is the fish from them. The first thing you do is, I open up the fish, okay? Cut open, and then I use my knife and I go 1, and 2, and 3, and then 4. Slanted angle, 1. You see this? All the way, all the way. Open up like this. Look at that. Open up like this. Open up like this. You do the same thing on the other side. Okay. 1. Okay. Wow. Look at that. And then 2. Okay. And then 3. Once you have this, now look at this. Then this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have some fresh light soy sauce. Fresh light soy sauce from Jai. This company, when I was established in the Qing Dynasty, almost in this 1800, 1806 or something, the hundreds, look very, very old, established company. And then I have some liquor here. You can use brandy, or you can use rice wine, or you can use whiskey. I put this right here, put a tiny bit of soy sauce, okay? Like soy sauce from Jimmy Jai, okay? Then a tiny bit of oyster sauce. Here, I have some oyster sauce because oyster sauce goes really well with seafood. So I use this to brush it over my fish, okay? This is it. Oyster sauce right here. This is oyster sauce, oyster flavor sauce, okay? Also from Jimmy Jai, where the home office, their manufacturing is in Guangzhou, where I was born, okay? The first thing you do is, look at that, look at how I'm gonna do it. I brush this. This is the main ingredient, fish, okay? Let's show you the rest of the ingredient. Also, salt, mixed mushroom, okay? This, I put it on the bottom of the fish, mixed mushroom, okay? All kind of mushroom. You can buy them, also available in the bakchoideals.com. All of these. I saute all of these, all this mixed mushroom in a tiny bit of butter, and mushroom. I'll put it in the bottom of the fish, okay? Then I have some ginger, some garlic, okay? And then the key is, this is it. And this is yim gok gai fan, is seasoning salt for big chicken or big fish. Now, you go to Chinese restaurant, you can have salt big chicken. This is the chicken. This is natural organic chicken. And this is wonderful, nice and sweet and right texture. And then no hormone, it's natural. It's also available at the Bak Choy Deal, okay? They provide a lot of ingredient I'm using today. Basically, every single ingredient, all the season provided by the Bak Choy Deal folks, okay? The first thing I want to do is I brush this a little bit. So this way I season it. I brush this, I brush this, I brush this, and I brush this. Look at that, okay? And then I turn it upside down. Now this is something very hard to put on the recipe because this is action. So I want everybody to pay attention, okay? And this is right. And this is right. Nice, and also something inside. Something inside. Beautiful. Now, this is going to be well seasoned already, okay? And then the next thing I want to show you is, now this is the key. If you use fish, then you do this. If you use chicken, you do the same way. You marinate the chicken with this, and then you put the salt. This is the salt. I put this in here. You go to any Chinese restaurant, one of the most famous dish is salt big chicken, particularly the Dongjiang Hakka cuisine, Dongjiang. And I sprinkle this salt, this sizzling salt right here, okay? Right here. And then also in between all of this indentation, right here, right here. And then the indentation, you see how I do it? Look at that, look at that, look at this, okay? And the indentation right here. And this is how you do it. And that means the whole fish is marinated and it's done properly. And I will set it aside. Look at that. This is it. It's all seasoned with this wonderful salt. And then I saute this with a tiny bit of butter and oil and mixed mushroom, okay? In the meantime, I want to show you how to do this. Here, I have ginger, I have garlic, okay? I am going to slice the garlic. How do you do it? Now let me show you how to peel the garlic with my Chinese chef knife. One little whack like that, and you hold on to this, and the whole thing comes out like this. Look at that. This is how simple this is, okay? And then I slice this into about 30 slices because I can do it. You may not be able to do it, but don't worry. You don't have to be 30 slices. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 30 slices right here. Very, very thin slices. And I put it over here. Okay. This, I will put this along with this. Okay. With the sauteed mushroom with butter. Okay. And then I will show you how to do this dish. You can sprinkle a tiny bit of cornstarch to keep that moisture, okay? Tiny bit of cornstarch. Okay, look at that. Tiny bit of cornstarch. Tiny bit of cornstarch. Beautiful, okay? And then, now this is how you do it. Parchment paper. If you use chicken to do it, you do the same thing. Marinate chicken and get ready a parchment paper to wrap it up, and then you bake it with salt. Coat the whole thing, cover the whole thing with salt. But this way, since we have this, that we do not have to worry about, because I'm going to bake it instead of big solid in a big container. And I will put this, I will show you. Look at that. I will put the sauteed mushroom right on the bottom, okay, which is quickly sauteed. You can do this ahead of time with the onion, with the garlic, everything right here. Look at that. Look at beautiful. Look at that. Okay. And then the next thing I want to show you is I want to put the fish, all the chicken thigh, all the whole chicken right on top. Look at that. Right here. Look how beautiful. This is gourmet. And what makes a dish unique is now also I put some green onion on top. Look at that. How beautiful. Okay. And then I wrap this up. Look at that. I wrap this up and I will fold it just like French style. And I go very, very good. I fold it like this. I fold it and I plit it and I plit it and I plit it and I plit it. Okay. And fold onto this. And then I fold it and 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 I fold it. It now become a chamber. Okay. I continue to fold it and fold it and fold it and fold it and close it. Okay. Fold it and fold it and close it. Beautiful. Fold it and fold it and close it like this. Beautiful. And then I put it in this baking sheet. Okay. I put it in this baking sheet right here. Look at that. I fold this. Okay. Fold it and put in this baking sheet, and I will bake it. Okay. We'll bake it at 375 degrees for about 25 minutes. Okay. We will turn this and put it right over here. Okay. This is beautiful. Now we'll put it in. Can you see that? And then we'll let it bake. Okay. We'll let it bake. 375 degrees. Can you see that? 375 degrees. Okay. And that's how we do it. And then in the meantime, I want to show you, get ready, because we're in Chinese New Year. So that means you can do so big chicken, or you can do so big fish. Okay. Now, if you do so big fish, or particularly so big chicken, look at this. I have this salt mixed with egg white and a little bit of flour. And then I would coat the entire basically wrap up the whole chicken, or the chicken thigh, and bake it in salt. That's why they call salt baked chicken, because the salt is a slow conductor of heat. So the salt would permeate, the heat would permeate into the salt and cook the chicken, turn out to be tender, moist, juicy, because it's slow cooking, okay? Now, the next thing I'm gonna get ready is a wonderful jumbo prawn, okay? From the Scout Island, Australia, jumbo. In the meantime, we're celebrating Chinese New Year. That's why I put on this. Now, you go to any household or Chinese restaurant during the Chinese New Year, a Lunar New Year, they always have a pomelo, in the kitchen or in the altar. Because the pomelo in Chinese is called 碌柚. 碌柚 means abundance, plentiful supplies, 碌柚. And they also have orange, mandarin orange, tangerine, all kinds of, because this is in the color of gold. You visit friends, you always bring this along. Always bring this along, because you want to bring gold to the household. You bring them good luck and good fortune. That's the reason why we have all of this. And also, look at that. This is Ning Go. This is the New Year cake made with long grain rice flour, a tiny bit of wheat flour, and also a tiny bit of brown sugar. Then you steam this with the red day and sesame seed. Ning Go means ever growing, okay? And it's always kick it up another notch. And that's what it is. And later on, I'll talk about the New Year candy, because you bring sweetness, have a sweet beginning. Now, the second dish, before I start the second dish, is anybody have any question? You can do fish, you can do a chicken thigh in the same way, and you can do the whole chicken, marinate and wrap it up, marinate the chicken, wrap it with the seasoning salt, with the yim gok, seasoning salt, and then wrap it up with parchment paper, and then you can do it, okay? That is the key, okay? And in the meantime, I want to show you, in fact, I want to ask you, is there any question? Does anybody have any question? Please ask.
What kind of fish did you use?
I use actually in a 2 cents, you can use any fish. You can use strawberry grouper, you can use a sea bass, you can use, but this particular fish is amazing. It is provided by our wonderful people, Xiao Bai Cai, the Bak Choy Diu's people. They have these particular fish from the East Sea, Donghai. Unbelievable, sweet, tender, flavorful fish. Not much bone. That's the reason why I like it, okay? And also, it is a very special, you can use tilapia, you can use carp, you can use a sea bass, you can do anything, even catfish, any fish you would do, okay? And any other question?
What brand of salt did you use?
The salt that I use is this particular salt for seasoning, because for salt baked chicken, you need this salt. It's called the yam gok gai salt. Normally, when I use salt, I would always use sea salt, because it's not as salty and there's no iodine, there's no preservative, no additive. That's why I like to have the sea salt. Let's show them the sea salt that I use. I'm going to use the sea salt. Okay. I want to show you the sea salt that this is the sea salt that I use. See, sea salt. I use sea salt. Okay, sea salt or kosher salt.
Yeah. Chef Yan, I see that beautiful bottle of soy sauce you had your hand on right there. Oh, I tasted it. It's really, really great. Can you tell me what that is all about? That's a beautiful bottle.
Oh, this is amazing. You know why this is so precious? This is so rare, so precious. This is called the Tin Ding Tao Chao. This is the Jimmy Jai's first extraction premium soy sauce that is very, very difficult to find in regular supermarket. And this is the best quality soy sauce. Now, I am a food technologist. I graduated with a master's degree from UC Davis in food science department. And when I graduated, after I graduated, I went back to Hong Kong, worked for a soy sauce company. Why they call Tao Chao means first extraction. When you fermented soy sauce, you use soybean, you ferment the soybean, you steam and boil the soybean, and then you let the soybean fermented in a special microorganism for 5 days to 6 days. And then you dump it into a big vessel and introduce the right amount of sugar, the brine water, salted water, and let it ferment in a certain temperature for anywhere from 8 months to 12 months. And after the fermentation, the starch, the protein from the wheat flour and the soybean, they break down into amino acid. Very, very flavorful, umami. And then you extract the first one. That's what it is. It is rich. And I want to show you the color. I want to show you the color of this. This is not available in too many places, but our good friend Bak Choy Deal that carry this. And
Well,
this
I took a taste and it was phenomenal. Just
amazing,
a little taste.
Amazing. First of all, you see the color.
Amazing.
It's rich and it's bright, you know, reddish. And then not only that, so aromatic, it's unreal. Now this is the bottle, okay? This is the bottle. And this particular Jimmy, they start making soy sauce, look at this, 1608. Huh. Almost 400 years ago, okay? And they have been making soy sauce for a long, long time.
The bottle itself is beautiful.
Oh, the bottle is a collector's item. You smell it? This is what we're going to use today. We use this.
I tasted it alone and it was just unbelievable.
You can actually taste it. You know why I like it? Most of the soy sauce, they make it so salty, so much salt.
Yeah.
It destroyed it. Here.
It's beautiful.
The salt content is perfect. It is aromatic and it tastes. I guarantee you, you have never tasted any soy sauce this good, okay? And if you're interested in
that is true. And I've only been
amazing.
watching you for 30 years, so.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're amazing.
Now, the next dish. This is a very simple dish that I want to show you. And this dish is so easy to make. It's unreal, okay? And I'm going to show you how to do this. This is the smoked jumbo prawn from Australia, okay? Look at that. Look at it. This is a tiger prawn. Look how big it is. Normally, this is the shrimp that you buy in the market. Look at that. Look at the difference, okay? Look at the difference. This is one equal to about 4 of these, okay? That's the difference. Now, normally, you can also use this. You may not be able to find things like this. How do you clean it up? Let me show you. This is the ingredient I have. This dish is very simple. Jumbo Skull Island, a jumbo tiger prawn from Australia. And this is the Chinese style pickle, also from Jimmy Jai. And then you can get it from a container like this. This is the pickle. When you mix sweet and sour fish in Chinese restaurant, this is what they use. Pickle mixed vegetable with cucumber and carrot and everything, okay? And then I put it on the bottom of the dish. And now, the next thing I want to show you is shrimp premium first extraction of Jimmy Jai's Tao Chao, that means first extraction. A tiny bit of sugar, a tiny bit of sesame oil, a tiny bit of wine, okay? Tiny bit of rice wine right over here. And then I use a tiny bit of fish sauce if necessary. Just a little kick, okay? Just a few drops, okay? Just a little bit of fish sauce, just a few drops. Do not want to overkill it. Okay, now I'm going to show you ginger. I'm going to show you how to mince ginger with a knife. For those who have a knife and who have a garlic, who have a knife, that you can do this too. Look at it. Once again, I peel the garlic. Once again, hold on to this, and the whole thing comes out like this. Look at that. Very simple. Okay. And then how do you mince ginger? You got a piece of ginger. See, this is a piece of ginger. Look at that. I press it, I crush it and tear it apart. Okay, this is how you do it. How about garlic? How do you crush garlic? Let me show you. Okay, a piece of garlic, crush. I actually have crushed it. Okay, you do not believe that I actually literally crush it. Okay, look at that. I crush it, and then I'll show you one more time. Okay, I use the knife as a spatula. I crush. I put it right here, and I crush, and I put it right here, and I crush, and I put it right here. This is how fast you can do it. Okay, when this is done, we set it aside and put it in a small container. I use my knife as a spatula. Look at that. Okay, and I put it right here. You see all the things that I have done on the Yan Can Cook show. Okay, now the next thing I want to show you is getting ready to cook. I am going to show you how easy it is to cook this dish. Okay, I heat up tiny bit of oil. Okay, and I get ready the oil, and then we'll show you how to clean this up. Okay, here is the prawn, and here is the shallot, chopped shallot. And we have some chopped shallot right here. Garlic, shallot, and chili. This is Thai chili, grown in my garden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chopped chili. Put it all together right here. Ginger, garlic, chili, and shallot. How do you chop shallot with this big knife? Let me show you. Here, I use my knife parallel to the cutting board. 1, okay? And then 2, my hand is always on top of the knife. Just in case I slip, I would not cut myself because my hand is on top of the blade. And then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, now look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. I chopped this. I chopped this up like this, okay? Now, of course, this takes a little bit of practice. Don't try to do it so fast at home, please. Because I did not buy insurance for you. And Welcome Home did not buy insurance for you either. So always practice, always. Practice makes perfect, okay? In the meantime, I want to show you. We heat this up. We'll clean up this. I'll show you how to clean this, okay? I have what happened to my, I have a yellow thing there. Where is it? I'm going to show you how to clean this up, okay? Very, very clean. Now, this is how you do it. Look at that. Okay? Step number 1. You hold onto this from this side. You use a scissor. You trim this. Trim this, trim this, trim this. Get rid of all the legs, okay? Get rid of all the leg. You trim this, trim this, trim this, trim this, and trim this. And then, now, the next thing you do is, look at how clean this is, okay? Nice and clean. Now, this is pointed. Can you see this pointed? Very dangerous. So you use your scissor to trim this, and then also trim this. Now you have a beautiful piece like this. Can you see that? Trim this and trim this, nice and clean. Look at that. And then, let me show you. And then you use a scissor, and then you cut it right over here. You see that? Cut inside, and then you go 1, 2, open this, open, 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 and open. And then, now let me show you. After you open this, you use your knife, you butterfly this, butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. When you butterfly, you can open it up and clean up the vein. This is dirty vein. You clean it up. You clean it up. You do it in the sink. You don't do it here. This just, I want to show you how to do it, okay? And then when this is done, look at that. I have cleaned it up perfectly clean. Let me show you. See that? Nice and clean like this, okay? Nice and clean. And then The next thing I want to show you is how to do the rest. This is amazing. The shrimp is done. We will lightly coat the dish. Lightly coat the dish. All of these are deveined and open up like this. Beautiful, okay? I put a tiny bit of cornstarch, put a tiny bit of cornstarch, tiny bit of cornstarch. The reason is because you don't, when you fry it, it might have water. So you do all of this ahead of time. You don't have to do it in the last minute. But I want to show you how I actually do it in the last minute. Open it up like this, cornstarch, okay? And you do the same way when you use the small shrimp, same technique, okay? Clean up the vein, butterfly this, okay? And then this is how you do it. Now you have all of these right here, okay? And then in the meantime, we get ready some oil. Get ready some wonderful oil, okay? This particular one, we use the premium, start producing soy sauce, fermenting soy sauce since 1608. Can you imagine? And then the pickle, and like a tiny bit of oyster sauce, okay? And a tiny bit of the sauce that I use. Let me show you the other sauce. I use two different sauces. I use May. I use a tiny bit of this sauce too. This is a special seasoning sauce for seafood. Now, look at this. When you do this, make sure you are very, very careful, okay? You get ready a shield like this, okay? And then you get ready. I have three different things. This is for tempura, fine. This is the Chinese one. And then I also have this one, okay? Depends on what you're doing. And then I'll show. I use fresh fry, use high temperature. Oh, I cover this up like this, okay? Just in case. Oh, okay, look at that. Always remember, safety. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. And then you use a chopstick. You use a chopstick. Oh, beautiful. Just enough. Beautiful. Oh, love it. Love it. Because I open it up, it doesn't take too long to cook. Only takes about 1.5 minutes. When this is done, I take it out. I take this out. Look at that. Look how beautiful. Nice and golden brown. Look at that. Nice and golden brown. Nice and golden brown. All open up like this. Can you see that? Beautiful. And then when this is done, I'm going to put this in a small plate. Then I remove these. And now the next step is very simple. The next step is how to toss everything else. And I want to show you how easy this dish is. And then we serve this in this beautiful. Now, in a fine dining restaurant, it's not how you cook a dish, but how you present the dish is very important. You know, I have a restaurant in San Francisco downtown called MY China. You know, we use not only the freshest ingredient, you can get it from the bok choy deal, my good friend, okay? Then here I want to make the dish looks beautiful, attract your eye. And I have these wonderful, wonderful pickle. I put it right over here. Look at that. Look at how beautiful. It's ready to be served. This is, I also have some homemade pickle that I do it myself, okay? Look at that. I put it all this pickle around here, all of these. Because when you eat this, you eat it with the pickle is amazing, okay? This is amazing. You will not see this again. When this is done, and I think our fish is ready, and we'll take it out. Close. And then I will saute this. We use a very, very healthy oil. We use the camellia tea seed oil, which can withstand 485 degrees Fahrenheit, doesn't smoke. Also loaded with vitamin A and antioxidant, no cholesterol, okay? Okay, well, look at that. Tiny bit of oil, saute, okay? And then ginger, garlic, and chili. And then, wow, shallot. And then saute, look at that. Look at that, look at this. Saute, saute. And then the next step, I put down, oh, look at this. Next step, I put the shrimp all back here. I put the shrimp back here. Look at that, beautiful. Look at how it opened up like this. Look at how it opened up. Look at that, beautiful. Look at that. See this? And then I toss, okay? Toss, 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 toss. Huge, huge. And then when this is done, almost done, let me show you. This is the key, okay? Toss, toss. Then a tiny bit of fish sauce, a tiny bit of wine, a tiny bit of this is the sauce I'm talking about. A few drops of sugar. Now this is how you do it. That's all you have to do, go like this. See, Wong Gong Jin Hao, look, this is a very famous dish, but you gotta use the best soy sauce like this. And then when this is done, let me show you how beautiful. I cannot believe it. How amazing this is, okay? Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is not only tastes good, it also look good. Look at that. And that's how you do it, okay? When this is done, this is how you serve this. Put a tiny bit of chili. And then we have cilantro. We have cilantro. Now the key is this. This is the major player. This is the sidekick. These are all the sidekick that I put it in. But the major flavor is this, okay? And that's how amazing this dish is. And this is a classic dish. It is amazing. And then when you have these, you have cilantro. Put it right on top. It grew it in my backyard, okay? Cilantro, chili, right here. Firecracker, this is the chili. This is a firecracker. And this is cilantro. Sprinkle this all over, okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. And this dish is, wow, one of the most popular dish in any classic seafood Chinese restaurant, okay? Now the fish is ready. We'll get the fish out. Oh, beautiful. And I am gonna show you how to serve the fish, okay? I just open it up. Look at that, this is so beautiful. And then, look at that, let me show you. This is amazing, okay? This, I transfer this. I open this up, this parchment paper, and I slide this right out. I slide this whole fish right out, okay? Slide, slide, slide. Oh, look at that. Okay, this is how you do it, okay? It is so beautiful. And then this is asparagus, and this is the mushroom. Let me show you. We actually have mushroom underneath, okay? This is so big fish. All the mushroom is right underneath here. Look at that. That means it's one dish meal. And this is so beautiful. And I put this over here, the green onion, and then I chop up some cilantro and some green onion, and then I will garnish it a little bit. Now look at this. Chop up this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Chop, 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 chop. And then when this is done, you sprinkle it all over here. Okay. And then I also use a chili, a wonderful chili. And I will garnish a little bit. Look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5. And I garnish this. Look at that. Look at how beautiful. That's how you present a dish. And finally, you don't want to waste this beautiful soy sauce from this particular Jimmy Jai first extraction. Okay. And then I put this right over here. Oh, look at that. And then put a tiny, tiny bit of oil. A tiny, tiny bit of oil. Okay. Hot oil. Sprinkle a tiny bit of hot oil right on top. Oh, look at that. That's all you. It's very healthy. You use minimum amount of oil, and that's the dish. And this is yu dak shui. That's the reason why Chinese New Year you gotta have a fish. That's why instead of doing chicken, the same technique, the same seasoning, I do fish because I wish you abundance. Any other question? Any other question, everybody?
I don't see any, Chef Yan. Thank you.
Oh, no problem, no question. Fine. The next thing I want to show you is the sweet. You go to any Asian household, particularly Chinese household, during New Year. You go to any Asian supermarket or Chinatown. You got to visit Chinatown and support Chinatown, San Francisco, and Oakland. Okay, and then this you will see that you can buy them. The New Year candy, candy lotus root, coconut, sesame seed ball. 煎堆碌碌，金銀滿屋. Good luck. And then winter melon, candy winter melon, candy ginger. And then this is a choy gok, shaped like a little Chinese ancient money. That's, and also lotus seed, sweet lotus seed. Look at that. Lotus seed. Okay. And all of these are wonderful. Now, the next thing I want to show you quickly is how to do another dish because you don't have a question. Okay. Here.
Oh, Chef Yan, one question.
Yes. Okay,
what type of oil did you use in your pan?
Normally I use canola oil, but I use camellia tea seed oil, 茶樹油, because this one is loaded with vitamin A and antioxidant, and also there's no cholesterol, and also smoking point 485 degrees Fahrenheit, much higher than most. Okay, that's why I use this oil, and you can get it from Amazon. I don't know whether Bak Choy Deal carry this, but you can get it on Amazon.
I have a quick
anything
question.
else I use? Yes.
If you don't have fish oil, what can you, or fish sauce, what is there something you use instead, or just don't worry about it?
Don't worry about it. Just use the soy sauce. This is the soy sauce. This is the soy sauce that I use. Okay. This is the soy sauce from Jimmy Jai. This is the also premium like soy sauce, but this is the true premium. Okay. So now the next dish I want to show you is I use something that the Bak Choy Deal people sent it to me. This, look at the quality of this beef. This is just like Wagyu beef, but this is actually beef short rib. Premium, look at the marbling. Look at the marbling of the fat marbling, okay? Just like Wagyu beef. I cut this into bite-sized chunk like this, okay? Bite-sized chunk like this. And then I have Brussels sprout, yellow and green bell pepper, onion, and leek, okay, leek. And then I cut the leek like this, cut it in a ring like this, because leek is very, very good. A lot of people, Chinese restaurant in North America don't use leek as much, but in Northern China, they use a lot of these, okay? Peking duck, they slice this and use it as leek. And then the first thing I would want to do is marinate this. Soy sauce to marinate. I use this Jimmy Jai light soy sauce. I want to thank our good friend from bok choy deals. They provide all the ingredient that I use today. And I use that, and I use a tiny bit of wine, okay? And I use a tiny bit of cornstarch. Why the Chinese use cornstarch? Because it helps to seal the juice, okay? And then a few drops of oil to lubricate, okay? And that's all I have to do, okay? In the meantime, I will marinate this. This dish doesn't take too long at all. Now look at that. Oh, I am doing all of these. Marinate, marinate, and marinate. If it's a little bit too much sauce, all you have to do is save the marinade, put a tiny bit of extra marinade, put it right here, okay? And that's all you have to do. And then this is all marinade with a tiny bit of cornstarch. And I sear this. I sear this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at. Whoa! I want to show you. When you do this, good beef, good quality beef with the right marbling. Okay. All you have to do is it sears the meat and seal in the juice. Sears the meat and seal in the juice. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. Look at that. Do not overcook. This is beautiful because they cut into small bite size. I sears the meat before I turn them. Okay, sears the meat. Okay, and then I turn them. And then once I turn them around, I put this over here. I want to show you how to do this beautiful dish and also put it nicely. Look at that. This is 85% cooked. Okay, and then I put a tiny bit of shallot and garlic and ginger. Okay, and leek, okay? And then onion, okay? And then all of these, put it right here. And then not too much, okay? Onion, okay? And then slightly branched Brussels sprout, okay? Put it right here. And then you have all of these wonderful food. If you want, put a tiny bit of, sprinkle a tiny bit of chili, give a little kick to it, okay? For my good friend, Yao Ming. And then, you know what I use? Use a kind of a wine, rice wine. Oh, look at that. Okay, a tiny bit of sesame seed oil. Oh, if you want, you can put a tiny bit of brandy or whiskey. Look how beautiful. Look at the color. This is what makes Chinese food and Asian food so healthy. Whenever you eat, it's always a lot of vegetable complement your protein. That means you are getting a lot of vitamin and mineral. Now, this is the sauce that I will get from the bok choy deal friends. Mike, look at that, black pepper sauce. I put black pepper sauce right here, okay? Right here, about 1.5 tablespoons, okay? And then I put this back here, look at that. Oh, and a tiny bit of extra wine. I love wine. Oh, look at that. When this is done, let me show you how easy it is. Slightly thicken this up a little bit by adding one teaspoon or 1 portion of cornstarch to about 3 portions of water. Sprinkle this around, and then look at that. Oh, just the right amount. Beautiful. And then if you want more sauce, just a little bit more wine or water. And that, oh, beautiful. Look at that. When this is done, you shut it off. How do you present it? Look at it. Look at the way I do it. Appealing. I have this. I want to show you how to prepare this. Look at that. I put this right here. I put this right here. Look how beautiful. And I put the beef. You can use quality beef. Don't use cheap beef, okay? Look at that. And then, look at that. I am not kidding. This looks so beautiful. This is a dish that everybody can do. Not only about the dish, and then final touch. Look at that. Touch of sesame seed on top. That's like a restaurant dish, okay? You want to make the dish looks really, really beautiful, okay? Now, so far, all the things that I have done is available. All the recipe that I've done, it is, you can scan this, okay? And get more recipe from us, yankingcook.com, or the QR code right here. Or you can log in Facebook or Instagram, Chef Martin Yan. I want to take this opportunity to thank our good friend, bakchoideals.com. They provide all the ingredient I use today, all the seasoning. And also, many of you will receive a package with my knife, okay? This is the knife that I use. My knife, the Caesar, and a cookbook. This is the cookbook that you have. Either this cookbook, okay, or some of you have this cookbook, Quick and Easy, Martin Yan's China. So all of these, many of you will get a special gift set, particularly some of our sponsors, our good friend from Bak Choy Deals, who probably have get some special gift. In the meantime, I would like to open this up to ask questions. If I have time, I'll show you how to bone a chicken in 18 seconds. So let's ask some questions and then do some auction.
Chef Yan,
Yes.
Is it better to leave the shells on the shrimp, and why is that the preferred?
Yeah, I purposely leave the shell on. The reason is it enhance the juice, and also I find in such a way that you can even eat the shell. You can even eat the shell.
Oh wow!
And also because the way I call it. Look, let me show you how easy. Look at you just peel it. Okay, it's already, you see, it's already. Look at how it comes out. See that? Very easy to come out. So that's the reason why, because it looks nicer with the shell, because they do not, the shape of the shrimp comes up like this. It's so beautiful. So today we have shown you shrimp, the Scout Island Australian jumbo tiger prawn. Fish, perfect for Chinese New Year, abundance. The year of the ox, that's the reason why we use beef, good quality beef. So in this lettuce cup is sang choi, like I said, gong hei fa choi. This also have a symbolic meaning. In a crystal lettuce cup, that means this is good luck and good fortune. So there's a lot of symbolic meaning. So today, we have shown you a lot of things. Firecrackers, red envelope. This is the year of the ox. And this is my last name, Yan. And I like to take this opportunity to once again thank you, the San Francisco Realtor Association, and also Mary and her team, and all of you today participate. And let us do something together to give generous contribution and donation to the Welcome Home Project. And I'm so honored and privileged to be a part of it and share my passion and love of good food with you. Let us raise some more money to support the needies and all those people that are less privileged and less fortunate than we are.
Hey, Chef Yan.
Yes.
The oil that you used that could withstand 480 degrees, what was the name of that? And my second question is Mary Yan, is Mary Young sitting in a back room there just waiting to eat that cooked food?
Yes.
I would personally
like
deliver.
She's somewhere else,
I
right?
would personally deliver. I get a Uber deliver and deliver to her. Don't worry. This is the oil that I use. Camellia tea seed oil. You ask anybody from Taiwan and Fujian province, they use this.
Interesting.
Camellia tea seed oil. loaded with antioxidant vitamin A. It's 100% cold press, virgin extraction, organic, and also very, very high smoking point. There's nothing higher than this. So that means when you do stir fry dishes, high temperature, short time, that's what I normally use. I also use it for salad. And any leftover, I rub it in my hand because it's antioxidant. So look at my hand, beautiful hand. I never, I rub it on my face too. Look at that. Amazing. But let us make sure to continue to for the program to do some auction, because we want to make sure that all of you get a chance to show your generosity to support the Welcome Home Project.
That Camellia oil is probably what keeps our both beautiful skin beautiful.
Oh yeah, look at that. I have not gained 1 pound in 35 years.
I have one question.
Okay.
Do you have the recipe for the paste for the salt baked chicken paste? You know, the salt, flour, and
oh, very simple. Let me show you the thing. Basically, you use salt, any salt. You make with about 2 cups salt. Okay.
Yeah.
1/4 cup of flour, and you mix with water and egg white, and you make it into consistency like this, that you can shape them. Look at that. See that? Because you're gonna cover the whole fish. After you wrap it up, you can actually wrap it up with parchment paper, and then you just kind of cover the whole fish or the whole chicken with this.
How many egg white?
Egg white, I use 3 egg white plus water. But the egg white help to bind it. Look at this. I can make it into a nice ball like this. Look at this. Okay.
Okay.
Nice ball like this. Okay. Just like this.
Great. Thank you.
Oh.
Okay.
No.
And it will not fall apart. Let me show you. If I put it here, it would not fall apart. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. See, that's the consistency. Ha! Ha! Look at that. Then you can cover the whole chicken or the chicken thigh and the whole fish and salt bake. Okay.
Cool.
Let us do some auction off. Some wonderful gifts.
Hey, Chef Yan, what do you think of these prawns?
Pardon me?
What do you think of these prawns?
I love the prawn. You can use a smaller one. You can use the big one. You can use a small one. This big one is only available in the Bak Choy Deal.com. So you can order from them, but just in case you don't have it, you just use a smaller prawn. You go to the supermarket, they have different size of prawn anyway. Auction time.
Hey, thank you, Chef Yan. That was absolutely amazing. I know I learned a lot. So, and actually, you know, given our audience, I know that you all learned a lot too. And more than just figuring out how to call for reservations, especially nowadays. Anyway, so thank you. And what we're going to do next is that we're exactly what Chef Yan said. We actually have a couple Chef Yan experiences that you could bid on, and a warrior's experience and an airline experience. All right, all those things that we're going to be looking forward to over the next several months. Dan Hershkowitz, our 2021 president of the San Francisco Association of Realtors, with Compass Real Estate, he's been such a great supporter of our program and continually challenges us to think differently, to think bigger, and to think better. And so I'd like to introduce our good patron and our good friend, Dan Hershkowitz.
Hi, everyone.
Yay, hi, Dan.
Hey.
Okay, I feel like a real chef. We finally got our shrimp in. Here they are.
All right.
Good. Great.
Okay, wait a minute. He's on mute.
You're
You
on
need to
mute.
unmute yourself.
Mute.
Oh, so sorry. So
Okay.
I feel like a real chef.
Okay.
We finally got our shrimp in.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to do this 2 things at the same time. One is to say thank you, Chef Yan. We so appreciate you being here. This has been really a lot of fun. The other thing that's so important is I just want to let everybody know a tiny little bit more about our program. And the reason I want to do this is because I've been explaining it lately. I've been on these calls with association presidents up and down the state, and we've been talking about common themes. And one of the common themes is the homeless problem is just getting worse and worse. And as the governor said, this is one of our biggest failures. But so many people are coming together and trying to do their best. And one thing that we've decided is that there's some things that we can do and some things that we can't. And the program that Mary started, this program that is so simple in its concept, that simply reaches out and does something that is really doable, which is to not tackle the problem of homelessness, but to help these people who are transitioning, thank God, off the street. And it's a little thing, but it means the world. Imagine if you were to move into someplace with literally nothing. So we've been enjoying participating. Realtors up and down the state are trying to emulate what we've done. And I'd like to just show you a little bit of a video now. And I'd like to keep in mind the website, which is welcomehomesf.org. Welcomehomesf.org. If you go to welcomehomesf.com, you'll see our good friend Andrea Swetland, who is a board member, and she'll take your contributions too. But welcomehomesf.org. Mary's going to play a video for us now, and we're going to turn our shrimp.
I'm Sam. I am the program manager at the Welcome Home Project. The mission of the Welcome Home Project is to help homeless individuals and families who are transitioning into permanent housing with household essential items, because most of the time when these family individuals move into a new housing, they do not have anything at all. They just get an empty house, and we basically provide them with most of the essentials they need.
As you all know, the Welcome Home Project is the association's baby. We pivoted by answering the call of the Department of Emergency Services and helped provide them with hygiene, cleaning, and home goods as they rushed people into homes. In all, we helped over 800 people those first 3 months of the pandemic.
Due to the pandemic, we actually are becoming busier than ever. As you may have noticed in the news, there are now more families, individuals becoming homeless. Furthermore, individual and homeless families that were moved into COVID hotel at the beginning of the pandemic are now starting to transition into permanent housing. So the demand for the Welcome Home package is a lot higher. We are actually the only organization that does this in San Francisco. Right now, the demand is higher than ever because most of the thrift shops in San Francisco are closed, so it's harder for family and individual to go and purchase household items for an affordable price.
We help families who are burned out of their homes in North Beach get settled into their new homes while their units are being fixed. We even learned how to navigate the homeless industrial complex by helping a young couple who camped in front of our offices find housing. Add all these together, and in 2020, we helped over 2,200 homeless individuals.
Well, my name is James Robinson. Everybody calls me Jake.
And I'm Candace Halpin. I just go by Candace. We have 2 different bedding, sheet sets, so once we're, washing one, we still have a clean pair we can put on. Laundry detergent.
Microwave. General house cleaning stuff. We got like a mop and a bucket and cleaner. I have that. I noticed that the other day looking in my closet. I was like, oh wow, it's the first time in my life that I've ever had this. They have provided all the tools necessary for us to be functioning members of society now, which is what we wanted.
There are now a lot more organizations in San Francisco that are reaching out to us to want to partner so that they can request services for their client. I love working for the Welcome Home. It's just so much rewarding. The things that we take for granted for them is something that could change their life, that they really need, that are so essential to them. Imagine moving into a house with nothing, not even a blanket. And for us to provide that, it means a lot for them.
Thank you, Welcome Home Project.
We love you.
We encourage you to support our program in 2021. Please take a moment and look at the chat room and click on the link. For every $175 that is donated today, you will be helping one homeless individual move into permanent housing comfortably. Please dig deep. Your support is so very appreciated. Those requests are coming in every day, and help is desperately needed. Thank you again for everything you've done. So thank you, Dan, and thank you to our fabulous communications and video team, Emily and Genevieve and Daryl. Anyway, as we planned this event, the program just kept getting better and better. I mean, sorry, I just really want to thank a few people who really helped tie it together. Global SF for helping with the program. Many of you know Darlene Chu Bryant from her work with China SF, which brought many Asian businesses into San Francisco. She introduced me to One Organic, the Asian online grocery store, sort of like Good Eggs, but Asian. Jerry Chu, the owner of, is here. Jerry, if you're, let's see, if you can, just wave so we can just see you. Thank you. We also have Loli Yum, the purveyor of the latest in Asian snacks, which was in every one of your grocery boxes. I see that from the chat room that many of you are eating your snacks. So anyway, so that's really great. And I also heard, so those of you who are in San Francisco, you got specialty fortune cookies, which I thought was going to be your dessert for tonight. And some of you already ate your chocolates and your fortune cookies. I mean, I don't even know what to say, right? I mean, the mom in me is like, you're supposed to wait to eat your dessert. And you know what? Some of you just didn't do that. So I guess I'm not a good mom. Anyway, so thank you anyway. And thank you for Lolly, thank you to One Organics for giving such fabulous packages. You know, the other thing that I just want to point out, unscripted, is that I did put in this flyer in all of your packages for Gentle Giant. And the reason why I put them in, and they didn't ask us to, is that they are the storage and moving company. And, you know, I know that there's plenty of great companies out there who came to us voluntarily and for the last 3 years has been providing us storage and moving services. So when there's a great sale on pillows and I can buy 300 pillows at $2.75, free shipping, but I have no place to put them, I can ship them to Gentle Giant. And then, you know, when I need them, they come and they bring me my pillow allotment every month, and the same goes for blankets and everything else. And then the pandemic hit, and so now we use our office as a storage space. But Article Online Furniture Company has been donating furniture for our homeless people to use. And so Gentle Giant goes to their warehouse once a month, picks up the furniture, and brings it to us. And, you know, they do it with such a good heart. And, you know, like Chef Yan, you know, like Darlene Chu, you know, people, we just could not do it with our partners in the community. So we just really I just really wanted to call them out. It's just really, really wonderful. So anyway, we have a special surprise. How many of you are Warriors fans? I mean, I know I am. And if you are, you will recognize this voice. Our next guest has been working with the Golden State Warriors for the last 19 seasons. He is known as the Warriors hype man. You know, when you're sitting in those seats, back in those days when we can sit in those seats, and there were all those programs and all that, you know, really funny, fun announcements, this is the guy. He has been introducing the starting lineup at the games at Oracle for years. And I think of him as the Warriors voice. It is so distinctive. So ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, please meet Franco Finn. In partnership with the Warriors, Alaska Airlines, and Chef Yan, Franco will walk you through the remainder of the program. Welcome, Franco.
Thank you so much, Mary, for that introduction. Gong hei fat choi, everybody. Happy Lunar New Year. I am ready. I have my red, my gold. I am blinged out, ready to go. And I'm, of course, always just enamored and just my mouth drops every time I watch Chef Martin Yan. So good to see you, Chef Yan. As always, we become a nice little duo together doing a lot of virtual events for the community. So thank you for all that you do, for being an ambassador for us here and you know, doing such a great thing, especially here tonight for the Welcome Home Project. And so all of you, I know we're here virtually, but we're having fun. We got to see a great cooking demo by the great Chef Martin Yan, learning the secrets of the trade there, but makes it so easy and gosh, it looks so delicious. I wish I had that food right here. I'm ready to eat. I don't know about you, but we do have a few things, and it's really fun. We only have just a few things, and thank you again for all your support already for buying into this event. But we do have a few items that I think you're gonna like. And so we're gonna have some fun. So Franco Finn here, your hype man, your auctioneer, been with the Warriors, as Mary mentioned, for the last 19 plus seasons. But I'm also a professional auctioneer where I've done so many fundraisers in and around the community. And I am a San Francisco native to it. And so I've seen, homelessness all the way since I was a little kid. I volunteered all over at the soup kitchens all around the city. And so this Welcome Home project really hits home to me. And what a great way to help these families transition. So let's get our part here. Let's do it. We don't need any bid paddles or anything. It's all virtual. And we're going to do it on this Zoom. So I'm just going to walk you through it. Just like anything else, if you do want to bid on, I'm going to call a number, just put in the number and say, like, let's say Mary Jones says, I'm going to start it off at 250. Put 250 and I'll call it live on the chat. So if you want to bid, make sure and say, I'm in for 250. Put it in right there and click enter, and I'll see your name. And if you're the last one at the end, you win that great prize. And the first prize, we have a couple of Chef Martin Yan exclusives. He only does this for some great folks and organizations, just like what the San Francisco Association of Realtors are doing here for the Welcome Home Project. And so he's generously donated a private virtual cook-along. Yes, just like you see here, but you're going to learn a lot of extra secrets with this private virtual cook-along with Chef Martin Yan for 8 folks right there, maybe 8 to 10 or so. But it's really the private of your own home, but it's virtual. But then there's going to be hopefully a food and wine pairing menu to go along with it. But remember, this is amazing. You're getting to learn from an award-winning chef, someone that is an ambassador in our community, but is known worldwide. And that could be your personal chef cooking demo that you're going to have with Chef Martin Yan. So, like I said, put it in the chat. This is one item. We've got a couple in there. I'm going to throw in a Warriors experience in between, and then a fun little Alaska Airlines prize that we're going to do as well. So, hang with me. I know we have close to 200 people online, so it's going to be fast and furious. So I'm going to call some numbers. So who's going to start it off? Start getting a bit after 250. Who's going to start at 250, 250 right here, right now? Chef Martin Yan is right there. So you know he's going to give you a good experience. He always hooks it up. There we go. 250, now 3, now 3, now 4. How about 400, 500? Oh, we got 1,000 right there. 1,000. What about now 1,250? We got 1,000 at Walt B. Walt B has 1,000 right here. Would have been 1,250 right now. Would have been that 12 and a half. Anyone at 12 and a half? We got 1,000 right now. We got that right here. Remember, this is the virtual cook along. 1,000 right now would have been at 1,100. What about $1,100? Would anyone do $1,100 right here for a virtual cooking demo? Remember, this goes to all those families in need. Oh, we got 12 and a half. We got it. Thank you so much. Marianne Burnell, thank you so much. You're amazing. 12 and a half, now 14. Let's go $1,400. Would have been now 14 would have been now 14. Remember, we're helping all these families right here. Remember, 800 plus people in the first few months of the pandemic. How amazing is that? Over 5,000 plus families over the course of from 2015 until now. So look at for $1,400. All right, we're going to drop it down. Anyone at 13 and a half, 1350. Marianne is at 1250. You are amazing at 1250 right here. Would have been at 1350. Anyone at 1350, just type in 1350 and I'll call you in right here, right now. We're going to move in. It's going to go fast and furious, and I'm going to sell it right here, right now. Remember, all this money will benefit our Welcome Home Project, and of course, helping those families, those kids transition into their home. We're going to make this a home. So anyone else, last call, $1,300 is the last item. Going once, going twice. Anyone at $1,300? Oh, no, not yet. We need $1,300 right here, right now. Would have been enough $1,300, or else Marianne will be taking it home with Chef Martin Yan for this cook-along virtual demo for 8, exclusive VIP just for her. Here we go, $1,300 all in, all done, last chance, and we are sold. Let's give a round of applause. $1,250, Marianne Burnell, thank you so much. Give her a round of applause, everybody. That's how we do a live virtual auction here on the Zoom webinar format. And thank you so much, Marianne B. You are awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. And thank you, Chef, for donating that. Okay, so now I am going to include now, I wanted to do this for the Welcome Home Project and for SF associations of realtors are doing here to raise money. We're going to do something called, it's the virtual experience. But let me tell you, this Dub Hub, they call it the Dub Hub. It's basically the only way you can watch a game live in the arena, if you will, at Chase Center. And it's only by invitation. There's like a waiting list of 6,000 people on the website. And let me tell you, this Dub Hub experience is unlike any other. I'm telling you, we're the only team in entire professional sports in the country that's doing this. So basically, it's giving 120 fans that are right there watching from the tunnel view when the players come out on the court, under the basket. You get stats. And then, of course, you're a hype man, you're MC at Chase Center. Yes, I go into every single game. I still do the starting lineups live, but I am the virtual host, and I pop into this Dub Hub that you can't even buy anywhere. This is how exclusive it is. And there's only 120 slots. There we go. Show a little photo right there. As you can see, the players can see you. They can hear you. You are the talent. You are waving live, national TV, whatever, a mutually agreed upon game. You will be my guest in the Dub Hub and make sure to give you a big shout out because there's only 100 of those spots. So let's start the opening bid at $250 right here. What about that? Let's get a virtual experience. And let me tell you, not any fan can do it. We got $250 right here. Would have been now $5. Would have been now $5. Mary H got it right there. Now we're looking at $500 right now. Mary, you are in the lead. Marie. Anyone at $5? Yeah, there we go. Walt B, 500, now $7.5. $750 right here, right now. Remember, every dollar goes to these families right here. So we got Walt. Walt, you're in the lead. We're looking for $750 right here, right now. Mary, will you go at $750 right now? Will you do it? Will you beat Walt right now? Because this virtual experience is amazing. You are in your comfort of your home, but you are watching the game with different views that you will never get right here. So come on, Marie, would you do it at $750? Walt has it at $500 now. All right. Oh, we got $1,000. I love it. I love it. $1,000 would have been now $1,000 would have been now $1,250. $1,250 is the bid. Walt, I know you're a big Dub Nation fan. Don't let it slip away. $1,250 right here. Come on, Walt. You're doing it this for Welcome Home SF here, the Welcome Home Project. $12.5. Anybody right here, right now? Last call. All right, we're going to drop it down to $1,100. Who would like to go $1,100? Daniel and Alyssa have it. Dan and Alyssa have it at $1,000. Anyone at $1,100 right here, right now? We're dropping at $1,100. This is the last call. Anyone else at $1,100 going once? $1,100 going twice. Here we go. Dan and Alyssa Hershkowitz have it at $1,000. Anyone else right here? What about $10.50? I'll just do it just because you know what? We only have this virtual experience. And let me tell you, mutually agreed upon game. Let's have some fun. What about $10.50? You can outbid. Yes, you can. You can outbid anyone. This is a live auction, folks. We're going to have some fun. How about anyone at $10.50? Last chance. Going once. $10.50 going twice. $10.50 last call. All in, all done. And remember, it all goes to a great cause. You know, we're helping these families transition into their homes. It's just such a big deal. That's really what it's all about. We're asking for $10.50. Asking once, twice, all in, all done. $10.50, and we are sold. Let's give a round of applause. Hey, you know what? Dan and Alyssa Hershkowitz, $1,000. We're giving it right to the Welcome Home Project. Thank you so much. Give a round of applause, everybody. And then we'll
that's a favor.
Yes.
Quick favor. As a shout out to my friend Mike Lyons, who is a Laker fan, I'd like to say that I'm donating my $1,000 to Welcome Home, and I'd like to give this prize right back, and I'd like you to auction it off again right now.
Let's do it. You know what? Let's do it. Why don't I do 2 of these right here? So I'll do them there, and let's do another one right now. You are awesome, Dan and Alyssa. So let's get it going. Anyone at $250 right here, right now? Let's start it up. I'm telling you, this virtual experience, you're watching the game, you get the live broadcast, and you get the pop-ins from me, and you might have celebrities that come in as well. This is an exclusive experience. $250 now, $5. All right, thank you, Ann. Thank you, Damon. Damon, don't let it slip away. We're looking for $750 right here, right now. $7.5. Damon, are you going to do it at $7.5? And Alvarez has it at $500. Would have been now $7.5, $750 right here, right now. Anyone there? Yes, I love it. Oh, Ann's just contributing. I like that. $800. What about $1,000? All right, Ann Alvarez has an $800 right here. $1,000 right now. Damon, would you do it at $1,000? Anyone else at $1,000 right here, right now? Let's get it going. I'm doing 2 virtual experiences. Let me tell you, it's a really fun thing to be involved in a game. It's the next best thing. We can't get into the Chase Center right now, but this virtual experience is unlike any other. We got some home games coming up. Yes, Genevieve Montelongo, thank you so much at $1,000. Would have been now $1,100. $1,100 going once. $1,100 going twice. Oh, $1,100, Ann Alvarez has it. Genevieve, will you do it at 12? Would have been 12, would have been $1,200 to you. Genevieve at 1,200. Will you do it? Ann's got it at 1,100. $1,200 asking once. $1,200 asking twice. $1,200 last chance. All in. Oh, Genevieve just comes in the clutch like Steph Curry with the 3. All right, 1,200. Oh, and Genevieve so quick with the trigger. 1,200 right here would have been up 13. $1,300 and going once. Anyone else out there? $1,300 asking twice. We're gonna close it because I got one more item right here. 13. Okay, we'll do 12 and a half just for you, Ann. And you know what? You already can call me right there. 12 and a half right here. We're looking for 1,300. Genevieve, anyone? $1,300 asking once. $1,300 asking twice, $1,300 last chance, all in, all done. The shot clock will expire in 3, 2, 1. Looking for 1,300 and sold, sold. Ann Alvarez inched it by 12 and a half right there. Give a round of applause. That is another $1,250 to the Welcome Home Project, everybody. Give a round of applause, and thank you, Genevieve, for being. Thank you, everyone right here. That's another $1,250. So there we go. We just raised over $2,200 just for that Warriors experience. So thank you, Ann. And thank you, of course, to Dan and your lovely wife there. And so let's go. We got it. We'll see you at the Dub Hub experience. We'll email together, and I will see you exclusively in that little square. But let me tell you, you get to see some big action. Thank you so much. All right, now we're going to go to our last and final live auction before we do this really cool special Alaska Airlines thing that I think you're gonna love. But right now, Chef Martin Yan has also decided, he said, look, I am going to support this because I care about the Welcome Home Project. And you know what? He's gonna do now an 8-course dinner. He's gonna up it one level, an 8-course dinner banquet for 8 people, hosted by none other than Chef Martin Yan himself with wine pairing. And of course, you're gonna have a cooking demo as well. So there's a dinner included in this, and the value is great. Let me tell you, Chef Martin Yan is amazing. I've had the pleasure and honor to have dinner with him, and I learned so much every time I'm with him. I've got these tricks of the trade, and he's just so open about it. So you get to be with Martin Yan. So let's start it right here. $500 right now. $500 now, 1,000. There you go. You got the idea. All right, Damon, you're in at 1,000 right here. Walt, will you do it at 15? Okay, now we got to go for $1,500. Vanessa. All right, well, Vanessa wants to go. All right, 15. There we go. $1,500 for Marie. What about 2,000? Would have been that 222. Would have been 2,000. Marie has it at 1,500. Anyone at 2,000? 2,000 right here, right now. Would have been that 222. Would have been 2. Anyone at 2,000? All right. That's what I'm talking about. Shani, you are awesome. 2,000 right here would have been that 25. Would have been that 25. Would have been that $2,500. And you know what? Maybe he'll even show you how to debone a chicken in 18 seconds. That is something that he didn't have to do. But here, you might be able to get that exclusive here. So let me just tell you, he's awesome. Anyone at $2,500 right here for the Chef Martin Yan dinner experience right here, right now. Anyone at 25 would have been at 2,500. Anyone? What about 2,250? I'll drop it down to 2,250 right now. Shani has it as 2,000. We're looking at 2,250 right here, right now. Last item tonight, 2,250. Anyone? All in. Going once, 2,250. Will anyone else go out there? All right, I'll drop it one last time to 2,100 because every dollar counts to help these families transition into their forever homes, which is such a big deal for Welcome Home Project and these families. Anyone at $2,100 going once, $2,100 going twice, $2,100 last chance, all in, all done, 21, and it is sold for $2,000. Give a round of applause. Shani, you are amazing. Wow, wow. Flying kisses, virtual kisses to you. Thank you, Chef Martin Yan, for that great experience right there. 2,000, add it to the totals right here, right now. And I see some folks giving money for some pledges and things like that. So just a reminder, if you do want to make a gift, that website is donorbox.org. Let's put it back into the chat right there. donorbox.org/welcome home. And I know we've already had many gifts here tonight. Thank you so much for even being a part of this tonight. But if you want to be inclined to give some more for the Welcome Home Project and really help more families, especially during this very difficult time, get them started with their forever homes, this is a perfect opportunity. Again, it's donorbox.org/welcome home. You see it right there in the chat. Thank you. That was 3 live auction items. And now my little favorite one. This is an Alaska Airlines 2 round-trip tickets anywhere Alaska Airlines flies. And let me tell you, we are the safest and cleanest airline out there. And I'm going to show you a little video to tell you all about how safe it is. And then we're going to get right into our next and final thing. So take it away. Play the safety dance video. Take it.
We can fly where you want to. We can leave your house behind. But if your friends don't mask, and why don't they mask? Well, they won't fly this airline.
You can fly if you want to, cause we do safety right. We have air that's clean and disinfectant machines zapping germs like an arcade space fight. And we dance to the dance, do the dance. HEPA filters cleaning commence. Alaska Safety Dance. Alaska Safety Dance.
Oh boy, that gets me fired up. I don't know if you got to see Super Bowl. What a great Super Bowl weekend. Congratulations to our local boy, Tom Brady. But we aired, actually, the Alaska Airlines aired a safety dance like that, and it was awesome, and everyone was super excited. Yes, Damon, the best Super Bowl commercial. Thank you so much. And you know what? That is all about safety, because even during this pandemic, let me tell you, HEPA filters rotating here and there every 2 minutes, masks enforced the entire time, over 100 measures of safety, next level care that Alaska Airlines is doing. So you could travel to any destination. I'm talking Hawaii, every island in Hawaii, Mexico, Costa Rica. You want to go all the way to Florida. We've got, Florida, Fort Lauderdale. You can even go to New York, Chicago, Austin, all up and down California. We've got certain parts of Canada as well. So Alaska Airlines has a huge West Coast network. Every airport up and down the West Coast you can fly in and out of. No blackout dates. And these are 2 round-trip tickets anywhere Alaska flies. And so, who's ready? I know I'm ready to go on a vacation. So I am ready to pack my bags and hop on this flight right there, wherever it's going. And so the way it works, it's called the Last Virtual Hero, or Last Hand Standing. You might have seen this at a gala where there's a big champagne magnum bottle. Basically, when I say sold and done, after $100 buy-in, basically, to buy in, you got to put in $100. Now, you could put in as much $100 as you want, but the person in the end, when I say done or sold, is going to get those 2 round-trip tickets anywhere Alaska flies. And I'm talking Hawaii, Mexico, like I said, Costa Rica, all these great destinations all throughout the network. So for just $100, you can do it. But remember, you got to be the last one standing at $100. So every time you click and type in 100, we're going to add that to the total tonight. But you're all giving to the Welcome Home Project. That's really the most important thing. All right, so let's get it going. Anyone at 100? All right, you know what? Michael, want to start it off? Okay. Damon, all right. It's not in live auction. It's just $100. And so you can get in on it right now. But Yvonne is the last person, or is it Walt? All right, so remember, every time we tally, we're going to add up to the Welcome Home Project, and that's going to be added, and we're going to contact you to get your prize if you win. All right, Walt B is in the lead. Nope, Trigg says no, I got the last $100. All right, anyone want to go on Alaska Airlines? This is our last one right here. Oh, I love it. My friend Gina Blancard, go Broncos indeed. Oh, no, but Yvonne just beat, and Iris says no, I'm putting in 100, and I'm going to be the queen of this last virtual hero because she wants to go on a vacation too. But no, Dina says I got 100. No, and anyone else? All right, remember, it all goes to a good cause, and I know we can't get everyone a winner, but oh, Genevieve, oh, Marilee, great to see you. She's the queen, but oh my God, Cece comes in and dictates. No, my goodness, Yvonne back in again. You ladies are ready for vacation. I want to sip a Mai Tai with you ladies right here. Oh, Mary, is it Ditka? We're going to have to close this real soon. The 24-second shot clock is going to expire. So here we go. Every $100 counts, but you got to be the last one. Who's it going to be? This is a great way to give, but more importantly, get those round-trip tickets anywhere Alaska flies. Is it Marilee? Is it Betty? Is it Yvonne? We got 15 seconds left in the shot clock. It's winding down, but I got to call it right here. Every $100, but you got to be the last one. Remember, and every time you're doing it, you're adding right here to the bill, and we'll contact you later. We'll tally it up, but you're doing a great thing. Is it Eve? Is it Genevieve? Is it Marilee? Who's it going to be? 5 seconds left in the shot clock. Who's got to get it? Everybody, we got to close it out. Ladies and gentlemen, it is about to end right here, right now, because I got to pick one lucky person to win a pair of tickets anywhere Alaska Airlines flies, and it will be, wow, a lot of hundreds are flying, but someone will win it, and I have to close it real soon, and it is now. Stop right there. All right, who do we have right there? I think we had, I stopped it at 7:16 right there, and it looks like I have... It was between, I think it was Herb Alston. Herb Alston, congratulations. We squeezed in that last $100 right in the nick of time, and I have my stop clock there. But thank you, everybody, for donating, everybody. Herb, congratulations to you, and thank you, everyone, for your support tonight. Round-trip tickets on Alaska is going to Herb, but hey, you're doing an even better thing because now Welcome Home Project has been raising money here tonight, and helping these families transition into their homes. Once again, thank you all for bidding on the live auction, and of course, our last virtual hero, Alaska Airlines tickets. Once again, the website is donorbox.org/welcome home. If you could put that back into the message, that would be fantastic. And really, really appreciate everyone's support here tonight. You're helping many, many families during this pandemic and helping them transition. And thank you, welcomehomesf.org if you want more information. Thank you, San Francisco Association of Realtors, and Chef Martin Yan, Mary, and all of the committee. I'm Franco Finn. That was fun, fast, and furious, as I mentioned. I'm breaking a sweat. Now I'm hungry. Chef Yan, can I come over for some dinner? Bye, everybody. Happy Lunar New Year.
Great job, Franco. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Gina.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Franco,
He wants to stick around. That's nice. You can hang out, Franco.
How exciting was that, right?
Yeah, Franco is the
Thank you very
best.
much, Franco Finn, and I look forward to seeing you soon when we can all gather at Warriors games. Anyway, just a couple more things to follow up for the night. And thank you everybody for attending and for donating, for buying tickets, for participating in the auction. We did talk about a door prize. So we do have a $250 Visa gift card for one lucky attendee. And so you have to be on to get it. Tony Fazio, are you on? Tony Fazio.
Yep, I'm here.
Well, Tony,
Yeah.
you look like you can use $250 in margarita drinks by that very beautiful palm tree and
Yay,
the setting. So congratulations. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Thank you.
So I'll get you that gift certificate later in the week.
All right,
So
thank you,
anyway,
dear.
So thank you to everyone for attending. Thank you, Chef Yan. Your program was absolutely amazing. I think people learned so much about it. I've been watching the chat, and I think people are in love. If they weren't in love before, they're certainly in love now, or they're in super duper love. Anyway, so thank you. I think that Emily said that she wants to do a group shot with us. And so I don't know how that works. Okay, so everybody look at the camera and smile for 5 seconds. And Emily, are you gonna count down?
Ready, go.
Ready?
Keep holding. Mary, say keep holding. 5 more seconds. And almost done. Thank you. All good. Thank you.
All good?
Thank you.
All good, all good.
It's hard for me to look good that long.
So, oh my God, you got a haircut. Hey, Mary, we don't recognize you. All right, there's Jeannie and there's
Well, I'm
Al.
so glad everybody's cooking at home.
Yeah, so anyway, so we are staying, oh, hey, I see Daniel's boyfriend. Okay, so we're staying on. Hey, how are you?
Yeah, wow, I'm so glad.
Welcome back. And
Yeah, thank you. Martin,
Hey,
thank you. I appreciate it.
so we're staying on, okay? So people can stay on longer. Anyone who wants to just stay and socialize and chat.
Thank you, Chef
Martin.
There we go.
Perfect, looks good, looks great. I love it, I love
Oh,
it. Looks
that looks
really good.
awesome.
Better than mine, better looking than mine.
Hi,
Dina. Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I just ate the snacks. They were delicious.
Oh.
Betty and Rich, hey.
Tina,
Hi.
Tina, I ate mine. I ate mine too.
Everybody's walking. Everybody's walking.
What a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Chef.
Wow.
Thank you,
I love what I do.
Thank you, Chef.
We love to cook. We love to share. I'm so glad that we are able to share my love and passion with every one of you. And Happy New Year. 恭喜發財，身體健康。
恭喜發財。
Yeah, 恭喜發財. And also good health.
恭喜發財。
and keep safe and good health.
Hey, thank you.
Prosperity. And good luck.
Yay, Shay.
Hey, from the Real
Hey,
Estate Association,
Hi,
thank
Tina.
everyone for participating. We really appreciate you all participating. Thank
My
you.
pleasure. My pleasure. My pleasure.
Can cook.
It was great.
I'm gonna cook the
so
stream
can you.
tomorrow
Thank
with
you,
the
Mark
salt
and Mary
bake.
and Walt and the whole team.
I made the prawns. They were so good. That sauce was amazing, and it goes really well with rice.
Yeah, it goes well with rice or noodle. You can use shrimp with shell or without shell. Same
Nice.
seasoning, and put it served with spaghetti, linguine, and pasta and rice. Unbelievable.
It's very spicy.
Question for Chef Jen. How long have you been doing cooking shows?
I have, in fact, if you, you're not as old as me, but anyway, if you notice, about 40 some years ago, there's only 2 other cooking shows, which is Julia Child's French Chef and Graham Care's Galloping Gourmet. And Yan Can Cook was the 3rd food and travel show on air. And we have been doing this since 1979.
Wow.
So it's about 43 years on PBS. So now the show
started
is
as a child.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My stepson has been has considered you a hero. He's in his, apparently he's like 40, and he thinks you are a hero in the cooking world.
Oh, because in the old days, there's not too many cooking shows. We host a cooking show. 15 years later, to the Food Network, and then Job Pan, Go Frugal, Gourmet, and all these people. But we were a little bit ahead of our time with Julia and Graham Care.
Yes.
And I'm still around.
Again, I watched it from Vancouver, Canada. That's how long.
Yes.
Ago.
Yes.
You know what? I started the show in Calgary, Alberta, but I also take the show in Vancouver. I take the show in Toronto before I moved down here and do it with public television. So it has been since 1979. It has been 40 some years.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Chef Yen, next time you need to pair the wine for us too.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm doing. The dinner that I'm offering to host, it will be a food and wine pairing with a cooking demonstration, and people can actually learn how to make hand pulled noodle.
Kat, I'm going to take a picture. Hang on.
So, Chef, did you meet Julia Child in your career?
Of course. Oh, look at that! I love it. Very creative.
Blow it up. Wow, Kat.
Very nice.
Chef Martin. Chef Martin. In 1990, I took my very first cooking class ever with you in Foster City.
Oh, you're my cooking school, yeah. Well, yeah. You don't look a day older. That is we opened the cooking school in 1985.
Yeah, I was there in 90 when I was 10,
Oh yeah, you were 10. I was only about 12. I was
That's
12. Right. I'm 2 years older than you.
Thank you. This is delicious. Thank you.
Chef, the great thing about this is,
are you still in Foster City, Chef?
No,
are you still in Foster City?
I moved to San Mateo. My office moved to a much bigger place, and also we are getting the restaurant business, so the NY China. So we have a bigger place now.
Yeah, I've been to your restaurants. Really fun.
Yeah, we have been there up on the 4th floor at Westfield Mall for 9 years. And now, of course, pandemic, nobody go up to the 4th floor for takeout, and we cannot open for indoor dining. And then we cannot do outdoor dining, so we cannot open. All the restaurant up there on the 4th floor has to be closed because we cannot have outdoor dining or indoor dining. So
come see my cafe. Word a cafe.
Yeah.
Chef Yen, I've been watching you for a really long time. My former husband worked at Japanese, and you are among the greats. You were a maverick in your area. And anytime there was any new Asian infusion, my ex-husband was a chef as well, and he was down at the markets picking up ingredients and then turning you on for ideas. And today I have to say, while I did not follow your recipe on the shrimp, I did prepare it and I had some rice because we were starving at home. But all of the ingredients that you have on there, I sauteed everything and they were absolutely amazing. My mouth is on fire right now, but it was just delicious, just delicious.
Well, Well, cooking is very personal. You make a reference. I just give you the guidance. You can create anything you want and be yourself. And whatever seasoning you use, you just go for it.
But I'm gonna try your recipes when I have more time to do it slower, instead of when I'm starving and I have to move a little faster to prepare things. So,
Because
but it was delicious.
Yeah, nobody can cut as fast as Chef Martin Yan.
No,
Yan
and
can
oh my
cut.
God, I love the knife. I love the cleaver. It is awesome. I'm all about kitchen tools.
Yeah, I spent 2 years designing this knife, and it's the sharpest and the best handle knife available in the market. And it's amazing. I love it.
Fantastic.
I believe it. I believe you, but how do you spend 3 years designing a knife?
No, because you know why? Because the people in the beginning, in the Henkel in Solingen, they in Germany, they have never designed Chinese chef knife, so they don't know how the shape, the weight, and the thickness. So just kick back and forth until about 2 years later, come back and forth, and finally 2.5 years later, they come up with something I really like, and this is the result.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Chef Yan, when I was a kid at age 14, I helped my dad in his restaurant, and I tried to bone a whole box of chicken. After you've done it a few months worth of that, I think I got to about 2 minutes to debone a whole chicken.
That's very good. Yeah,
impressive.
Well, one day I'll challenge you. I'll challenge you. I do it in 18 seconds. 18 seconds.
All right, I'll try to practice up with your new knife.
Yeah, use it. You enjoyed it. Lovely.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much.
Very good, very good. I'm so glad.
Chef Yan,
Yes.
I have to tell you that thank you so much for all your cooking classes.
Yeah.
I've been watching you since I was a teenager, and you have inspired me. I love cooking. It's what I do to relax. And I love cooking and hosting friends over and sharing everything I've learned. So thank you.
You're welcome. The other thing is cooking is very relaxing and also very therapeutic, and it calms you down.
So,
That's why I
Grandma's
personally love to cook.
Tomorrow, and she's going to spend the night because I have another one.
So thank you. Thank you again, Chef.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Keep walking, keep cooking. Cooking is fun. Cooking is very, is sharing. Food brings all of us together, and food is meant to be shared. So when you love to cook, you share your good spirit and good food with people and friends and neighbors, and that's the greatest thing that you can do in life. Is what is joy and satisfaction, personal satisfaction.
That it is for me. Thank you.
My pleasure. Keep cooking, keep walking.
恭喜發財，新年
恭喜
快樂。
發財，新年快樂，身體健康。
All right, thank you, Chef.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully we'll meet again.
Until next time, Chef.
Yeah.
Gong hei fat choi.
Gong hei fat choi.
Gong po fat choi to everyone. Bye.
Gong
Thank
hei
you,
fat
Chef.
choi.
Yan.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Mary.
Mary.
Gong hei fat choi.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
I think we owe Mary John.
Bye, Benita. Bye, Julie. Nice to see you. Hey, Michael Barnacle.
Bye.
Thanks, Emily.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I think we owe Mary John a
Herb,
big thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you,
Mary.
Mary.
Thank you,
To
Mary.
Mary John, thank you. Mary John did an outstanding
coming.
job.
Thanks,
Mary
Mary.
and Tim.
Thanks, Sam, for all the hard work you do. Hi,
Mary
Sonia.
and Tim. You
Hi,
put the sweet
Rebecca.
in Home Sweet Home.
This is Ben.
Hey, Mary, thanks so much.
Can't debone him.
Great job, Mary.
Great job. Everybody did a good job. Everybody did a good job.
Rebecca.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Rebecca
Thank
White.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chef.
Want to go with you, Herb?
Yan can cook now.
Thanks,
So can
everybody.
you.
Thanks,
Yes,
Chef.
Yan can cook,
Good
so
day.
can you.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, that shrimp was good if I do say so myself. I want to get those big prawns like you had them. And those little peppers, oh my God, just the right amount of heat.
Yeah.
I noticed you
Give you a
didn't take the seeds out of yours. I took the seeds out of mine. Should I have left them in?
Well, yeah, I left it in because I love the cake. I love to smoke I love my hair to smoke.
I was wondering because there's a lot of kick without them, but I'll leave them in next time. It was good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, have a great year. Have a wonderful 2021. Be safe
Thank you.
and be healthy.
Good
Happy
night.
New Year.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. You're the best.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye,
Goodbye.
Mary. Thank you. Bye, Chef.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Thank you so much. Thank you.